Hey guys, so today I'm going to be filming my favourite drugstore products. Now, buying makeup is really quite a difficult task because no matter if you go to a high-end brand or you go into your local Boots or whatever, it's really hard to pinpoint great products as there's both. You get great products in high-end and in drugstores, but equally you get bad products in both places. So I'm just going to show you guys some of my favourite drugstore high street items that I've kind of picked up along the way. So I'll start off with face. Now, I don't know how much this counts as drugstore, but you get it in Boots in the UK, so and it's the No. 7 Lift and Lumiere foundation. You guys know I love this. I've been using it non-stop every day. I've actually nearly finished it, and it just really works for me, and it's done with the colour matching system, so you know you're getting the right shade. So next I have a few more face products. The first one I'm sure you've all heard of. It's the Collection 2000 Lasting Perfection Concealer. Now you can see I've pretty much used this up. It has like no more of the writing left on it. And this is just really good. It's thin enough so it doesn't look cakey, but it actually has quite a good coverage. So you could just have one concealer rather than more of a heavy duty concealer for blemishes and then a really light concealer for under eyes. This kind of works for both and it's so affordable. Collection 2000 is really good. Well, it's Collection now, they've changed their name. But they have really good prices. So I've nearly finished this, I'm quite sad. I'm going to have to go and get another one, but this is really worth trying out. The next one will probably come as no surprise if you've been watching me for a while, and it's the Maybelline Dream Matte Powder. I've been using this for years, honestly, it's amazing. I don't really use it to add any coverage, sorry if you can hear stuff outside. I use it more as a setting powder because it doesn't really have that much colour to it. It's more of a translucent powder, and this is one of the only powders, because it's so finely milled, it's one of the only powders that I find doesn't make me look powdery. It just sets my makeup really nicely, and I think it even kind of don't know how, but I think it minimises the appearance of my pores. So I love this. This is probably like my 6th one of this. I've used them for years, so definitely worth trying out. I have really dry skin and I wouldn't powder it with anything other than this or HD powder from Makeup Forever. So even if you have dry skin, any skin type, worth a try. The packaging's a bit bulky, but it's because comes with a mirror and a sponge underneath, but it doesn't really bother me. Right, so there are a few good drugstore blushes, not so many bronzers. I don't find drugstore bronzers to be that good. They're usually too orange or too muddy, apart from the Bourjois one, which I can't find. I love the Bourjois, I can't remember what it's called, but it looks like the chocolate. That's an amazing bronzer. But with blushes, I have one from Avon here, and this you don't buy in the supermarket, but it's supermarket kind of prices or drugstore kind of prices, and their blushes are really nice. This is in Soft Plum. They have really good payoff. They're really buttery and smooth. The packaging's way too big for what it is though, but you get a nice big mirror at least. These are really good. I like these. Also, the Bourjois Pop blushes are quite nice as well. Right, moving swiftly onto eye products. I've got probably the most for this category. And to start off with, where should I start? MUA. MUA. MUA is absolutely amazing. They're little £1 powder eyeshadows, pressed powder eyeshadows. I have about 10 of these. All of them amazing. I haven't come across one kind of dud. This is number 11 Pearl here, shade 29 Pearl, and shade 2 Pearl, but I do have loads. These are so pigmented, like you wouldn't even believe, and they're really smooth and soft. You can see that there. These are just amazing. They have, how many grams? 2 grams, which is pretty good. And they're £1, like you literally can't go wrong with them. I would suggest to anyone that lives in the UK or has access to MUA to go and get some of these immediately. Okay, next we have the Bourjois eyeshadows, and I don't like all of them. I particularly like the intense ones. Some of the other ones, the non-intense ones, are a bit glittery and can be a bit bulky and like chunky, but the intense ones are amazing, and I have two here. The first one is number 8, and I love this, especially for blue eyes. This is amazing. It's like a nice terracotta, really warm brown, and it's just so pretty, so blendable, so amazing. I use this all the time, and I couldn't recommend this one enough. The next one is less of a wearable colour. It's number 5, but again, honestly, can't go wrong with it. It's a beautiful emerald green, and I use this for kind of a pop of colour. It was just so pretty, I just had to buy it. So I definitely check them out, but I would try them in store, and I would steer towards the intense colours. The other ones can be a bit glittery, as I said, but obviously it's up to your preference. The next eye products are from Maybelline, and these are the only real products apart from my Dream Matte powder that I really like from Maybelline anymore, and they are the colour tattoos. I have like 6 of these. This one is just, I just grabbed some. This one is Eternal Gold. And this, the next one I really love, is in Mossy Green. And these are just really pretty. They're just a really cheap alternative to MAC paint pots, Chanel Illusion d'Ombres, Benefit Creaseless Cream Shadow things. They're just so affordable compared, and they honestly live up to, you know, the colour pigmentation and the wear. They're just amazing. I love the packaging. It's glass. It feels kind of expensive, and it's just really nice. So again, I would definitely check out these. Then I have something from Collection 3000 again, and it's the Metallic Cream Eyeshadow. This one's in Coffee Pot, I believe. No, Copper Pot, sorry. And these are so intense. Okay. They cream eyeshadows, they come out kind of like a lip gloss. I haven't had any problems with creasing with these, but I don't have really oily eyelids, so you might want something underneath this. But I'm just going to show you how nice these are. Look at that. Just like one swipe. They're so pretty, and they're really blendable, and again really quite affordable, so I'd check out these. There's only about 5 colours I think, but they're really pretty. Next is a product that I've been raving about in my last 2 favourite videos, and it's something that I think I will continue to repurchase, and it's the MUA Long Lasting Professional Eye Primer. I use this every day, no, without fail. Much prefer it to Urban Decay, any of those. It's just like a kind of, it's the same kind of consistency and colour as the Urban Decay, it's just like a nude colour. But it's £1. Yay! Love MUA. So definitely, again, if you have access to MUA, there's another product that you must try. Okay, next I have a few liners. The first one is from Sleek, and these are the Ooh La La liners. And these are just really good. They have good staying power. The packaging is nice. This is the black one, and I have a white one. And they do outrageous colours, which is really nice because they're fairly affordable. So it's good if you're like a student, you're always dressing up or something like that. Like that's the white one there. That's really affordable, and also they have like pinky red colours that are good for lip liners. I would definitely recommend these. The next liner is something that honestly like astonished me when I tried it out. This I bought for my £20 makeup challenge, and I needed a liner and I wanted a cheap one. So I went to Barry M, which I usually don't really like the makeup of, and I picked up their bold black waterproof eyeliner, which looks like this. It's very, very black, and it just stays amazingly. I would compare it to the Super Shock liner from Avon. I actually might even go as far to say that it's a bit better. And this is like £1 or £2 or something ridiculous, and this is really good. Okay, so the next one is something I'm just going to skim over because I've talked about it so much, and it's my favourite mascara by Bourjois, Fast and Perfect. It's amazing. It rotates. It makes getting up in the morning and doing your mascara so much easier. When I'm really tired, I just put it there and close my eyes and nearly fall asleep because it does it for me. You don't have to go like this or anything. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Right, now I have some eyeshadow palettes, and again I'm just going to skim over these really quickly because I've talked about them. First, MUA again. Guys, go check out MUA. Their palettes, I think these are £4 normally, but every time I seem to go in there, they seem to be £3. This is the Undressed palette, which I've been particularly loving, and this is the Heaven and Earth palette. I know they look identical, but this one's cooler, this one's warmer. Comparable easily to the Naked palettes from Urban Decay, and for £3. It's a no-brainer really, isn't it? These are amazing. Show you that there. I've done a blog post on Heaven and Earth on my blog, so you can go check that out. I've done swatches, but these, again, just go to MUA, get these, some eyeshadows and their eye primer, and you will not be disappointed. And just from Sleek, their eyeshadow palettes are always good quality. I've never been disappointed by one. This is one I picked up just the other day. I saw it in my most recent haul, one from the Shanghai collection. It's called Supreme. These all look pretty matte, so I don't want to get too dirty, but these never really disappoint. They're £7.99 and you get 12 shadows. Yeah, like I said, I've never been disappointed with the Sleek palette. If you don't have any, I would look at Storm and Original. Actually, probably Storm. The Storm palette's probably the best. It's most neutral. They're amazing. Right, then I have lashes quickly. I don't tend to buy as many lashes in England just because in Hong Kong they're a lot cheaper. But when I run out of my Hong Kong ones, it's not because of the quality, it's just they're more expensive. I love the Eyelure lashes. These ones are from Bourjois. These are really nice. These are the smoky eye ones. I've tried these out and they're really nice. And also go to Primark because their lashes are £1, and these, they can be a bit extreme. These are, they don't have a name, you have to kind of search, but they're £1. You can, I probably wouldn't use the glue, although I have before and it wasn't that bad, but £1 guys, especially if it's for a special, like an event or you're dressing up. These are really good. These are probably their most natural ones though, so depends on what you like. Right, so next we'll move on to lips. I have a few things here. First we'll start off with Sleek again. Sleek is really good guys, in case you haven't noticed. They're Pout paints. These are pretty much identical to the OCC lip tars. I love them both. I use them both together. And this is just Pinkini and Mauve over, but they're really, really, really nice. You only need the tiniest little squirt and a lip brush for them. These are amazing. Then we have another Collection 2000 item. This is a cream puff, and these are really nice. They're like liquid lipsticks and they dry matte, plus they smell amazing. They smell like frosting. Let me show you. They're really pigmented and they dry like a nice matte and they stay on for ages. This is really nice. This is in Cotton Candy. Next ones are from L'Oreal, and these are the Caress lip products. This one is in Lovely Rose, and these are just really sheer, glossy, really pretty. But then I have a Revlon lip butter that I still really like as well. This is in Cupcake. I like all of them that I own. I just realised these two are pretty close. This Cupcake and this Lovely Rose. They're very similar formulas. There's not much between them, it's just the colour really, if you're after a specific colour. Then more recently from Revlon, I really like their Just Bitten Kissable Lip Balms. Lip stains, sorry. And this is in Darling. These are basically the copy of the Clinique ones, but these smell like peppermint, so I think I prefer these. Clinique ones just smell plasticky. And that's what that one there. Really, really pretty. They last well, they feel nice, they're quite moisturising. Don't know if this colour goes with what I'm wearing on the rest of my face very well. And the last lip product is from Rimmel, and these are the Kate Moss lipsticks. This is a matte one. in 107. I love the packaging. And that's that colour, really nice for the autumn, winter. But it's a nice berry kind of colour, it doesn't look as scary as it is in the tube. That's there. These are really nice, they're not too drying even though they're matte. Really good colour payoff and they last well. So last but not least, I have some brushes, and I would recommend, if you want drugstore brushes, just get Real Technique ones. I wouldn't even look any further. Real Technique are some of my favourite brushes. I use them for my foundation, I use them for my concealer, I use them for my powder. The only thing I don't use them as much for are my eyes, but I use them for my lips, and honestly, you don't need expensive brushes. These are amazing. If these had come out when I first started collecting, I'd probably just have these. And you can get these all over the world, so if you're watching anywhere else, not in the UK, you can get them in the US, you can get them everywhere, so definitely worth checking out. I hope you guys enjoyed. I think I'm going to be doing my worst drugstore product video soonish. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed and I'll see you soon. Bye!